Righto, Rheed. We haven't talked for a few weeks now, and amongst lockdowns and a few other things like that. How's training been going? How's everything going?
It's going great, mate. Yeah, it's probably one of the nicest I've felt in terms of build up.
Preparation. Yeah.
Mentally and physically. I think we're getting there. Yeah.
And look, I've been watching the swimming like probably 2/3 of Australia's been watching. They always talk about this tapering. Do you guys taper for something like this, or not really? You just sort of load up right till the end, or?
Yeah, and I think every athlete tapers differently. For wheelchair racing, it's about finding the speed. It's about speed and reaction off the line, and that's what our taper entails. Essentially, we train all the way up until the competition, but it's just fine-tuning little things.
So I'll lead you through a few dates here. So you have to go through your quarantine is pre-quarantine. So you've got a quarantine in Australia, not Japan.
Yep. So we do a home isolation, but for the most part, it's to the track for training and back home. Medical appointments, physios will be allowed.
Okay, and obviously multiple swabs, as you mentioned. So it'll be your nose that needs more training than anything else at the moment.
Yeah. You've got to have a negative COVID test 14 days before, and then there's a whole bunch before you leave on the 20th of August, which is the day we leave.
Yep.
And then as soon as you get into Japan, you're straight back in with before you're allowed into the village, more nasal swabs.
Your 100 meters heat is on the 29th of August.
Yes.
Final on let's be positive all the way through this. Your final is on the 30th, the next day.
Yeah. I go there with the intention to hopefully race heats and finals, so
Sure.
I always put them in my calendar. I think it's a good way for myself for me mentally to go, I'm going to make that final.
And then the 3rd of August is your 800 heat, and then the 4th of September is the 800 final. So and then out of there on the 7th, so no time for sightseeing.
No. And then straight into hotel quarantine once we get back into Australia. I will say this is just for me personally, so this isn't the whole Paralympic team.
Look, mate, obviously from our side of things, I'm going to say this multiple times before your race, but the best of luck with all your preparation and nose swabbing in the next couple of weeks. But best of luck, and I don't think there's a whole lot of luck that you need right now because you've done all the preparation. So
thank you so much. Thanks, mate. Thank you. And we'll be in touch soon for sure.
Okay. All right, mate. See you later, Rheed.
Thanks, mate.